Come on. Ah, there we go. Finally. So YouTube died a little bit, but now it's good. Okay. 31 day, is that correct? Stream settings? Yes. Okay. Ooh, hello there. We back. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. /pin. Wish list. What did I pin last time, guys? Do you guys remember? Wait, is it? There you go. Do you guys remember what I pinned? Did I say wish list before release? And then Steam, the Steam game. My game, like Tangy TD. Tangy TD on Steam. Just say anything. Wish list. Release soon.
Hello.
Also, have you watched this manually at the end? Okay, how does it look? Wish list, release soon. Okay, good. Hello there, where am I? Hello there, Sevion on YouTube. Good morning, you guys. Have I watched this? What is this?
Some analysis on their games, that sort of thing.
Bro, I don't have time to watch that for an hour. The importance of genre? Nah, like a bit long, mate. Okay. Chat. I've been a bit active on off stream. We have updated boxes now. They work. I mean, they work. They look like boxes. Make that a bit less loud. A sec. There you go. Hello there, Jonathan. Wie geht's? I'm sick, man. Otherwise, I'm good. My nose is fucking me up. So, and I can no longer walk into the water.
Hi.
Okay, Okay, so that's how we get in there. It doesn't find a path. Because it's too far away. It's a feature, not a... God damn it! I worked on that off stream a lot. Why not? It's gotta be the neighbor, the radius. Let's try 100. Which, it doesn't even work. 100 doesn't even work, but okay. No, that does nothing. God damn it, I was gonna implement the guide today, now I'm fixing the path again. Why is it the moment I turn on the stream, it's like a fucking demon comes out. It's like, hey, I'm gonna give you an error right now. Every time. Fuck you. Oh, god damn, I spent so much time. Fine. So I know why the error happens. Like, it's like... Still, why is it not displaying that? Was it not displaying that shortest path?
Hello, Cakez.
Okay, path visuals. Show path. Vim search, great. Give me a sec, chat. I was so proud of this. Fine, so. Tangy, blah, 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 blah. I improved this even to be like less than a millisecond now. Like calculating the changey path is less than a millisecond. So it's like it almost has no impact on performance. It's super quick. Murd boy, hello there, sir. So now what? Now I debug why this doesn't work. Man. Okay, so first and foremost, the radius of 20, that's what's causing it. At least visually. So essentially what happens is... Yeah, it generates a shortest path to this location. And then I guess she's walking over this because she doesn't have, she has line of sight. But it should check if any tiles along the path are blocked by... If I go the straight line, I also need to look at the tiles. So like, what's happening here is she goes straight through the water because she has line of sight of it. Here too. Well, not really, I guess. Here. So she would even walk through this. Which is wrong because it needs to make sure that it ignores the walls. Fine, so this is the path logic. Here. No, it finds the correct goal. But this is where it actually gets the path. Wait, no, it builds a path here. And then here's where it reverses the tangent path. Yeah, so this is where we build the tangent path. So this is building... Oh my god, Vim! Sorry. So basically what I do in order to build a smarter path, you can see how bad the path is. The path that A-Star generates is a really bad rectangular path. I hate that. So what I'm trying to do here is I go through, I go from the, what is it called? Come on, what is it called? I go from the goal backwards along the tiles and I try to find tiles that are within a line of sight. And so I go back as much as I can until I find a tile that is no longer line of sight, and then I set a point there. And so as I'm going back through the tiles, here in this case scenario, I have line of sight of this, but it's blocked by walls. So in this case scenario, I can't just say is in sight. I also need to make sure that it's not blocked by something else. So how do I do that? What's the name of this algorithm? It's A-Star. A-Star algorithm. Do you know what sucks? Is that you didn't design the code structure to be modular, so it won't be easy to reuse the code. Oh my god, this guy's a retard, man. You don't even know that. Oh, it begins again. Not even 10 minutes into the stream, there's already some guy keyboard warrioring about my code. Okay, bro. Yeah, it's not modular at all, yeah. Man, I have a headache already. But I already had a headache before the stream. But it's because I'm sick. So how can I skip walls? I need to go the straight line, but how do I go in increments through the tiles? So like I have start position. Oh, I go backwards, right? The moment something is inside. But I also need to check so it's blocked by, it's inside, but test, is it blocked by a wall along the path? So basically, what is the start position again? The changes position. Okay, so is the start position. So how do I do that? I need to do like 8 increments or something. So like it's a... I guess I divide it by 8. Why do I have pathfinding in use? If you use WASD to move. WASD was an afterthought. I have started with mouse only, and mouse only feels much better than WASD. I want to support mouse only. I'm almost there. The only thing that I need to figure out now is I have a vector 2 direct position. Yeah, I'll give you guys a screenshot. Essentially, this is what I'm building right now in my head. Stop like it feels like Excalibur is starting to lag a lot, guys. So this is the situation that we have, and what I'm trying to do is basically from this starting. Oh wow! So maybe we should actually make that a bit smaller then. From this starting location here, I need to go into this direction, but in like tile increments. So if I'm sitting on this tile, I need to go in at minimum. I don't want to skip a single tile along the path, right? So that's what I'm doing. So like I should be hitting this tile, and then I think in this case scenario, it's this tile, then this tile, this, and then I think it's this and this, you see? So I need to somehow figure out the tiles along the path. But you do know the path to take already, so traverse back on that one and smooth it out. But that's what I'm doing with the line, super cool. I'm smoothing it out by looking at line of sight between the... Like, I'm looking at the best line of sight. Like, I'll show you. So when I stay... You see, like here, this is the smoothing that I'm doing. The white line. You see that? So the line is already doing that, but it's ignoring, let's say, the water, the walls. Or what you're saying is I'm traversing the path and then I'm... No, I don't know. Like, let's say this is the path I'm taking. The best path would be the white line. But how do I know it's the white line? The only way I know is if I somehow look at this red tile here. I somehow need to know that this tile is not blocked and this one isn't either. Like even in this case scenario, I need to know that this tile, and this tile is not blocked. How do I know that? I don't want straight lines. No, I don't want her to walk the red lines because it looks bad. It's wasted movement. And the player, like the moment I keep it the way the red line is, it looks bad. Right? Anyways, I'm gonna try this scenario again with the following. So basically what I'm doing is in a for loop. Like, how do I go in child increments though? I guess I'd start with the start coordinates. Let's see here. So vector 2, some I don't know, start position 1, start position middle is, guess this, right? That would be the start coordinates. That's the start position middle. But then no, that doesn't work because the distance from here to here, this distance is not the same as this distance. That doesn't work. So this is shorter than this. How do I do that? Hey, Cakez, like his streams, you're so clever. I don't think I'm clever. I'm not into pathfinding, but can't you just add diagonals somehow to the path generator and set 1.4 cost to them or something? I still, like, yeah, let's say I have a diagonal, like 1.4 cost. I still need to know that the path is not blocked. Guys, I can have a diagonal path, but I need to know that it's blocked by a wall. The difficulty here is not having a cost like on up movement or down movement, left movement, right movement, diagonal. No, the difficulty is to figure out how to build a line from point A to B and check on walls. And so, like, for example, this is what I thought, right? While start position middle is unequal to path position, I guess. And let's begin with, so this is where we begin. We walk the line. So basically start position middle, and then we need to const vector to direction, which would be start position minus path position, or start position middle. But then in this case it would be well, fine, let's turn it and make it start position. Direction. And so I have to choose something that is we normalize it. Now we have the direction, and then we do plus equals direction, and then this is where we have to have the like the distance or a const walk step, right? How much is that? 8 pixels? Or is it tile size divided by 2? Then I waste some, so then I go in increments of, if I go from here to here, I go in increments of 8. So like I go this distance, then I go this distance, this distance, this distance, and I slowly check each tile every time. then it's definitely less than the tile size. So I will hit some tiles will be hit twice. Like in this case scenario, this tile will be hit twice, but it's fine. Should be fine, right? So walk step would be tile size, I guess, .x. Oh, I see. Int. Alright, let's do float. Do you understand? As Erita said, Bresham, I've used this algorithm with here and pass scroll down all to all integer math. Scroll down to all integer math. Ray trace. Visit error. So it is like a while loop that goes in steps. X increment. And what is X increment? Okay. But it needs to be, doesn't it need to be a direction or something? The above algorithm works with any coordinates if we restrict ourselves. He's checking the dynamic colliders already. How does he know when he needs to go one to the X and one to the left? I don't understand. How does he know when to increment error? Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing I do, but smarter. It's fine. Anyway, it's... let's call it walk position. Anchor, dist, check with destination. Constant lowercase, disgusting. What do you mean constant lowercase, brother? If length squared from walk position minus path position is less than walk step times walk step, then we break. Reached end. Works. Then we do a bool. Wall blocked by wall. It's false. And then the moment if walls or game state walls, was it block tiles on tile, let's call it walk chords X, walk chords.y, break. And then we set blocked by wall is true. And then if blocked by wall, continue. Which means can't walk here directly. There we go. Let's see if visually this works too. Let's test. So is this the visual stuff or is that the actual implementation? I think this is the visual stuff. Okay, so we can see if this already works. Okay, it doesn't build a path at all now. It still walks. What are you doing? Are you not drawing any paths? Huh? What the hell? I need a different... Can walk. Huh? I need some other music. Sort of worked there. No, it did not work. Look. It's the same problem. She walks through the block tiles here too. And then she can walk inside the sea. Which is not the solution. So... God, this is complicated. So what did I do wrong? Oh, wait. Visually, it doesn't show. That's bad. Because it should be able to walk here. That means it doesn't walk. She wouldn't walk at all. Would she? Walk position, start position. Let's just see what happens. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's see what happens here. F9. So, let's see. What do we need? We need the walk position, the start position. That's where we stand right now. Then the walk position, which is the same. Then the path, a dot position, or the path position, which is 800 to the right and a bit higher up. A bit further down, actually. So that's the tile on the right here. And then we need to check if it's blocked by a wall. Which immediately, after moving a bit... Oh, we also should put the start coordinates to be here. And then the walk coordinates. Those are important. So in this case scenario, we are in the same coordinates. And then the blocked tiles in this case, it's not blocked. Okay, so next. We do it again. We move a bit further. Walk coordinates are now 40. Wait, 40? Oh my god, it's going the other way! Okay, wait. It's going the other way. Okay. Okay, I see. Does it breaks out of this while loop. Here it walks the line. It breaks out, but it's blocked by a wall. If it's blocked by a wall, we continue. Hello, Mr. Cakez. Hello, Krakos. Good morning. Alright, guys. Sorry. Oh! Oh my! Wait a minute. Wait, is that it? My. Just works. God damn. It's a shitty complicated code, but what is this? I mean, it is definitely not perfect. But almost, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for a release, let's say that. Alright, so basically I need to copy this code. Yoink. And then a_star. When we build the path, the very bottom, build waypoints to follow here in this case. This if check. Okay. Goodness. Chuvi, thank you very much for following, man. Hey guys, how much do you grind lead code? Not at all. Have your algorithm not run for normalization running returning path? If it encounters a water tile, just do a normal star if water is involved. Oh, okay. Can I move in the water now? Don't think I can. So as long as I can move into the water, it's fine. And I feel like the moment I'm inside a blocked tile, it'll set the position of Tangy. What I should be doing too is that should work now, at least as good as possible. Shouldn't the arrows be the other way around? The arrows point to towards where they came from. So it's building. It's called a frontier, and the frontier always starts from where Tangy is, and they get built around Tangy. So basically they fill up like that in a circle around her. And so the moment, no, not the moment, they all point towards where they came from, meaning that all of the arrows point towards Tangy when I built the first 4, let's say. If I stand on this tile exactly, you can see this points up, this points to the right, this to the left, and this down here. And then it builds that around. Yeah, but it depends what you use it for. It makes sense in your case to point opposite, since your pathing is where you want to go. It doesn't matter, because all I need to know one direction. It can be both in both cases. It doesn't really matter which way it is. All that matters is that it gives you a direction. Okay, thank goodness, done. In any case, so yeah, I was gonna show you really like proudly that you can't move in the water now, which you can't. And the way I did it this time, I tried to do it with a path. It didn't work very well. Now I'm doing it with invisible obstacles, essentially. But you can still shoot through them. So I can't walk in here, but I can still shoot. And there's one more thing I did over the weekend. I'm pretty sure you guys will like that. Let me first do the colliders though, because I feel like this one is a bit aggressive. If I could toggle path visuals. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we could start this tree, yeah. So I spent my time trying to improve basically the gameplay of Tangy and the experience for the player, and then also made the boxes. I'm happy to announce that I have completed at least all the visuals for the game, for the first biome. But we still need to implement the healer. Here's the healer. He's supposed to be a wizard that does healing and fire attacks. And the knight looks like this now. He has a big hammer with a shield. And he has an attack animation, a walking animation, and an idle animation. All visuals are done for the first biome, yeah. This is one of the hardest biomes for me to do, because now I can start reusing assets for later biomes. I can give them equipment, I could change some of their color. You know, for example, the goblins could appear in the Winter Island again, but this time they wear coats or something, or have something else on, right? So it's kind of, it is somewhat easy to do that, but yeah. Are you still doing? No, that's look, that's for later. And I've done something else. I wonder if you guys like it, but look at what I did. I've added in hit lines in addition to the somewhat faded range circles, so that now you know who's going to attack you when you play something. I tried to not make it too intrusive, but I think it does a good job to show where stuff comes from. So now you know better, for example, when you place him here, you know that he's gonna get attacked by these two. The ship's graphics is not consistent with the rest. Yeah, because the ship is not detailed at all. I don't have time to detail the ship much. I will try towards the end to make it look better, but for now, that's what it is. So yeah, this is essentially, I think, what I did. And today I want to... Oh, did I fix the tree stumps too? I don't know. I think I did this on stream already. So this is where we are at the moment. There's only one problem that I see with this. Is Tangy. When she moves, I feel like I should do a range aggro indicator too. Or on stationary enemies. Because... it kind of looks... Is the catapult overlaying the... Yeah, it looks like, right? But I think it's more because I'm not displaying... I'm not I don't have that thing on there. There we go. It still looks like it's... Yeah. Let me see. Maybe it's because of the outline. No, the outline is here too. Anyways, let's save. It's a visual illusion. It's fine. Anyways. I mean, how many maps? I want to try to have 20 maps, but I have 6 only so far, so I might not be able to make it. We'll have to see. Okay, so I thought about adding in the healer first now. What do you guys think? Shall we add in the healer? Goblin wizard. Let's see, enemy. Oh. Enemy, goblin. Let's put him here. Let's complete all waves. Yeah, but in order to do that, I need the wizard. Then we are done. One more thing I realized was that making maps is relatively easy, but coming up with weight data and balancing the whole thing is much harder and time-consuming. It is, yeah. I still remember how many times I had to go back to level 1 and level 2 and level 3 for my game just to get a decent balance in them. And the only way I figured out how to balance them was by using the Steam stats. Which, I don't have Steam open, do I? Did I save the level? Hey. $40 more maps for 31 days. No start name. Oh, I see. Story map. Yeah, we need another story map thing here. Which is after Goblin Camp, Bay Harbor. But we also don't have Mountain Trail. That Win Bay Harbor Butcher 1. There we go, and then Goblin Camp 2. Max round. But I have to say, guys, it's been tough trying to get everything in the game, you know. I definitely feel the pressure. It's a lot of stuff to do. But what do you guys think? If I only have 2 biomes, you guys think for $10 that would still be enough? And then discounted to 9, of course, right? $8.99. Does anyone of you know how much... does anyone of you know how much Gnome started with? Are you really going to release it on New Year's Eve, February and March with TD Fest? Seems good time, not gonna lie. The problem is with February and March, I would love to participate, but I don't have the money. I can't. Gnomes had $9.99 with 10% discount. Yeah, so it was $8.99. Start Mountain Trail. Max round. I think Gnomes had... How many biomes did Gnomes have? Like, it's difficult to say. The reason why Gnomes was very much replayable was because you could extend the map, right? And then you could choose different tiles, as far as I know. Or they would spawn. It would spawn you different tiles. I think. Like, I didn't do the endless mode. That's why I don't know. But I know that they had an endless mode. And that it would spawn different tiles. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah. So the only way to balance for me was to toggle Steam stats and then to check the completion rate of each map to see how many people complete each map. And I was able to improve the completion rate on the first 3 maps to above 80%. I think this one is still sitting somewhere around 75-76% or something. So that one is still a little difficult, but I think with the addition of Tangy, it's gonna end with the removal of skills from the skill tree and putting them on the weapons. It's gonna be a lot easier to beat the 3rd map, and then most people will be stuck on map 4. That's where Jackie Codes had most of her issues as well. So that's when I have to balance that next. And then Goblin Camp is gonna be another boss, and then Bay Harbor Butcher is also gonna be another boss. And so I still have to do those 2 maps. 0 stars on map 4. No, I changed the order of the... maps around to debug them. I don't have 0 stars on map 4. The map 4 is just shifted back. Anyways, let's implement the enemy. Right, the wizard. Goblin wizard. Hello there, C program lover. Good morning, mate. Okay. Man, I'm dying today, guys. Okay, so we have idle. Wait, we need the icon too. Yikes. Okay. Wizard. And then we have attack and heal. We'll put it here. Okay, so size I think was 48 by 48. What map do you want the casual player to reach in the first 10 hours? I'd be fine if the player beats the game in the first 10 hours. Like, plays through the story and then plays the endless mode.
Commit and push immediately, and then go vegan.
Okay, minus 17. Frame count. Idle has 3 or 2. Let's do 2 for now. This can go away. Doesn't have that at all. And it's 16 by 16. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. And then I think both of those have 6. Let's see here. Heal. Oh, wait. Yeah, heal is 6. Attacking is 6. And then idle is 2. 6. Attack is 6. Idle is 2. And run. How much was run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9. 9. Good. And then we have the icon and then new enemy. I don't know why I don't put these next to each other. Like we have the wizard icon. Why don't I put a new enemy? Rolling goo. Why don't I do it this way? Goblin wizard, new enemy, and then encyclopedia entry. Hello, Athano. Encyclo entry. Goblin wizard. Then I don't forget these. Right. I feel like that's a bit better. How are you doing? Your game coming along, Cakes? Hello, Mr. Athano. I'm sick, man. Otherwise, the game's coming along in a slow but steady pace, and I feel confident enough that I should be able to release it. Let's say I'm 80% confident right now. We'll see. I have to put in the work and I can't let up. Yeah, I'm sick a lot now. Alright, so let's see. New enemy. I think all I need to do is just put in cool little picture. Yeah. I could even show more. Alright, I mean, might as well just take stuff from here. Copy that. Alright, so each new enemy also has to have new enemy. There we go. That looks okay. Then sprites. Yep. We need a new enemy thing. kind of quite tedious to add in a new enemy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I should probably make it so that I don't have to, but anyways, it's fine. Let's put him there in a good way. Very nice. Cool. Now we need the icon. All right. Let's close that. We don't need this. It's gonna be a bit more annoying because, my goodness, do I have little space for that. I hate this workflow. I would make an empty circle and draw all the enemy head automatically. The problem is every enemy has different sizes and colliders. I can't do it very well automatically. Oh my god. I can't do it very well automatically. That's why this workflow sucks. But it's the only choice I have. Also, why the hell don't I have like a background on these? So annoying. Like a background that fits this. Let's say that's the background. Get rid of that. And then I move this over the background. In a way where it makes sense. And then we move this back here. I think this is fine. Yeah, this workflow sucks, I know. But I still think it's better than most other solutions. Add sliders where I can adjust that, but yeah, smaller circle doing now is fucking you over because of pixel art. It's because I can select enemies and then show their stats. That's why. Okay, but I mean, we have it. It's fine. We have it, and therefore, let's see, the icon is 16 by 16. That is here. 16, 16. Comma. 688. New enemy is here. 1744. I hate that. This I have to like 624. And there was .atlas offset. And then that is, if I remember correctly, 48 by 64. So 64 by 48. Good stuff. And then we just need a cyclopedia entry. Yeah, now we just need a cyclopedia entry. Which is this thing. Another one. And I, by the way, have to do that for every enemy. Just saying. The good thing is, you know, I reuse the model so I can just hopefully just copy the sprite, the idle sprite, and we'd be done with it. Let's see. Copy. Can I just move this over? Almost. Almost. I would have to fix some pixels, but otherwise it's possible. Yeah. Okay, good enough. There we go. You did this to yourself? Yeah, I mean... Eve, thank you very much for following. The thing is, I need to do this by hand. Now that I add in a lot of enemies all at once, obviously, I can see that it's very tedious. I could try to find a better workflow, but that would also mean going back retroactively and changing all of these by hand to the new system, which I think I'm spending 5 minutes per enemy. Let's say I add in 10, 20 more enemies. 20 times 5 minutes, that is 100 minutes wasted. Make it 200. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's fine. It's not perfect. There will always be workflows that suck. But if we think about time, it'll still be more efficient to do it this way, keep the workflow, than to change it and maybe even have a higher... Me changing this right now could probably result in a time greater than 200 minutes to get the same result that I already have, and then I still need to add the new enemies on top. So it will most likely be a giant waste of time. So just not worth it. Let's just keep the workflow we have and move on. Exactly, one step. Maybe for the next game, right? For the next game or something else, we can figure something out. I mean, there's got to be ways that other people have solved this issue. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they did do it the same way. Alright, so what do we need? Idle. Idle is here. 1904. And then 2752. Afternoon, King. Hello there, Prize Max. How you doing, mate? Morning, Mr. Cakez. Wishing you a good day of work. Thank you, Yvonne, man. And no one reads these? Classico? Yeah, no, most people don't read them, I know. I don't read them either when I play games. But it's still good to have. And we have them now. It's fine. Heal. Heal is here. 1616. 2752. There we go. Wizard attack is here. It's a fireball, by the way. 1616 to 8. 1616, 2800. And then the wizard run, which is the most amount of frames, but that was the easiest actually. 1616, 2704. 1616, 2704. Ha! Nice! We got it. Let's go back here and then replace. So what do we have? We have run, idle, idle, attack, here. And then they die with an explosion of 32. Then this is not Goblin Archer, but Goblin Wizard. And I wonder if I should just implement a new ability for the healer. String Goblin Wizard. Should it be called Goblin Wizard? Or something else? Well, it's gonna be Wizard now. Archer description. Goblin Wizard. Evil humanoids. Shaman, yeah. And shoots. Evil shaman that heals and shoots deadly fireballs. Balls. I mean. Surrounding targets. Surrounding enemies. Nearby. What do I say here? Because when I say allies, it's a bit weird, right? That here it's nearby targets. Allies. What does Kingdom Rush say about these things? Kingdom Rush. Comrades. Here, Shaman. What does Shaman say? This article, tribal healers resistant to magic. Okay, this is basically nothing. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really. Maybe the troll chieftain, the one with the trommel in English. Chieftain can enrage their brethren. It said allies? What? Really? Tribal healers resistant to magical attacks. No, this is what it says in game. Only this is what is displayed in the game. You don't see this. Unless this is the more intrusive top. Yeah, guys. Guys. King Rush play. Guys. Guys, I understand that it's written in a wiki. Yes, I get that. Tribal healers resistant to magic attacks. Can heal allies. So it's down here. Where is that written? It's not written here. Okay, so let me see. Can dodge melee attack. I see. So very simple. They keep it very, very simple. Regeneration. Shoots arrows. Regen throws armor piercing act. Okay. Armor pierce? I didn't know that. Fuck these guys. Can enrage regen and can enrage allies. Well, I look in the wiki first then, because I thought they would display this like in the game. It keeps me from opening the game, but I guess I'll just open the game from now on. It's fine. So, what was it? Wizard. Share that heals nearby and shoots deadly fireballs. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Goblin Wizard. Where's the description? Is it in encyclopedia entry? Encyclopedia entries. Here. You know, this is really bad, to be honest. Because I could put all of this onto the entity itself. The name, the description, the icon. I guess the stats to show is a bit annoying. But okay. Goblin Archer. What do we show here? The Goblin Wizard. He has... I don't really need to show the healing power. New enemy Goblin Wizard. Goblin Wizard. Goblin Wizard. Wizard description. So health, fire damage, movement speed and range, I suppose. So that, cool. Good. Now that we have the sound bonk attack sound, They do fireballs, which will do a sound anyways. So they don't have any sounds. Alright, the collider should be fine. Class type range. That means they use... Hello Cakez, what do you think about AOC? Is it useful? Or do you try to solve the problems every year? Those... oh, Advent of Code? I've never done it, so I can't really tell, man. Okay, so what does he have? He has fire damage for sure. I want to give him 100 minimum. And then I feel like I want to give him burn damage as well. I always make these two crazy, but okay, fine. Let's see. 50%. Attack speed doesn't really matter. Because each of the abilities has a cast time, movement speed, stat range. Give him 80. Maybe no armor, but magic resist. They have like 60 magic resist. Bleed resist nothing. Cooldown, don't really need that, to be honest. Projectiles, shoots 1. Yeah. The lifetime doesn't matter. Karan Loss, thank you very much for following. And Donch, thank you very much. And Wolfie as well. Welcome, you guys. Okay, so we need another enemy fireball or something. Enemy shoot. Enemy fireball. Which is the same as fireball. Maybe I should just do fireball? Let's just try giving him fireball. See what happens. And heal. Don't know yet. Ability fireball. And then ability... we need an AoE heal here though. So we definitely need that. Enemy AoE heal. And the way the enemy AoE heal works is... Ability... Enemy AoE heal. For those of you who played Kingdom Rush, right? The heal of the shaman. Is it percentage based? Wait, maybe we need to read that. 50 health. Making them very annoying difficult. This ability has a limit range, so keeping Archerman away. No, I don't think it's only 50 health. I think it's way more than that. Especially on high health targets, the heal is very annoying. Right? I feel like it's percentage based. It's just flat? You inspired me to sleep all day. Thank you so much, Cakez. Keep it up. Hey, you inspired me to not C++ journey and not create my own game engine. See you in 1 year with my game. Congratulations, Helix. I wish you good luck. Hopefully it works out for you, mate. Good stuff. All right, let's see. What does enemy AoE heal do? It definitely has an AoE radius, but I can hardcode that in activate ability. I don't know, but it won't work for your challenge mode. It needs to be percentage HP in challenge mode, I know. Or the enemies just get crazier and crazier health, crazier and crazier healing. Let's see. Name. String ability. Enemy heal. Okay, let's get that. God, I hate that, bro. I'm faster than that. Teleport enemies description. Ah, shit. AoE heal. Good. Enemy AoE heal is here. It's gonna be an enemy default icon. Ability type harmful, helpful. Ah, it's heal. It's a healing ability and it targets yourself. And then teleport enemies description. I mean, we could also do an enemy AoE heal description. Heals nearby allies by a flat amount of health. Heals all? Maybe that. Okay. Ability. Enemy AoE heal. All of them? Yeah. Should it be all of them? Yeah. That's a lot, by the way. But okay. Break. Okay, so now that we have the ability, I also want to do something else. I want to give it some stats. So, for example, we need a cooldown stat. And I suppose that's it. Cooldown stat. What's the cooldown? 20 seconds? Try 20 seconds. Good. And then you get the enemy AoE here. Now we need to implement it, and then we're done. Good. XP on kill, hard damage and stuff like that. We'll fix this later. Good. So now that we have this guy in the game, we also need to create activatability. We need to also implement the AoE here. Let's see. What does it do? Case, ability, enemy, AoE here. What does it do? For enemy inside area do. So that would be the const ellipse 1. Heal area is, let's do const float radius is, let's try to do 64. Get ellipse from the target data dot ground position to in the radius. Let's call it heal radius. Good stuff. Okay, so heal area. Oh, we have that. And then the lambda function. For each of the enemies. Sorry guys, I need to blow my nose. It's starting to just... Okay, I'm back. Man, I have ear ringing. Okay, so basically heal enemy. Heal target enemy by how much amount. So basically we need to get the const float heal amount, which is... And this is where I suppose the wizard itself... I mean, we do have stats here, right? Stats dot values on stat heal power. Get stat value. Guys, who started this? You are banned. Inex, I'm not banned. I'm not muted. See you in 5 minutes. Goodbye. No, I was not banned. Good, so now we have the heal effect. And I suppose I also want to do a... Vroom. Vroom. What type of sounds do I have? I don't want to do the same sound as my AoE healing circle, right? That would be stupid. So we need a different sound. Yeah, I can't do upgrade. Vroom. I wanna do a vroom. Okay. Zombie attack. That's me burping, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oops, sorry, that's loud. Apologize. Root up, red bite. Lighting hit, level up. Item drop, impale, ice explosion. High mountain loop, ground slam, gamble, coins. I hate these sound effects, guys. I really do. It's something I'm really bad at. I just suck at sound effects. AoE heal. I mean, let's do AoE heal and make it sound a little bit darker and shorter, maybe. Vroom. Time to go outside and record soundscapes. Yeah. Maybe I find something here. Let's see. Sounds. New pack. Let's see. What do we have? Fantasy. Gothic fantasy sound effects. What do we have here? Combat. Spells, abilities. Maybe you can do something with that. They all have this echo. I hate that. Banish. This could be at Vroom. If I speed it up. What else do we have? Dark Rift. This one. Let's try Disenchant. And then we'll add stars as well. You look thinner. Have you been ill? No, but I've been driving to here every day with a bike. So maybe I lost some weight. I haven't checked. I think I've lost some weight. Alright, let's see. Disenchant. Open with Audacity. And then immediately save that as enemy AoE here. Enemy AoE here. There we go. Let's see. What the hell is that? Quiet. Okay, let's... Let's make that faster first. Speed. Okay. Then we get rid of that and we fade this in a bit more. I feel like I want to speed this up as well. But let's first fade it in. Well, I feel like should also be a bit faster still. Yeah. Good, and then we get rid of that. We fade that a bit more out. Repeat. Good, and now it obviously needs to have an EQ. Not that EQ. Filter curve. So flatten. Let's just see. So basically, what happens here? Okay, that's bad. Let's try to do something like this. Okay. Get rid of some of the base. Let's get rid of this entirely. What is this? Okay, that sounds terrible. What about this? Oh. All I just need to get away. What if I do that? Oh wow, that's terrible. Alright, let's just move this a bit around. Just apply that, and then we do effect. Where is it? Bass and treble. I'm trying to get away the echo. I'm trying to make a boom sound, but I guess I'm not making it very well. I'm not doing it very well. It sounds terrible. You know what? I'm gonna try to get a heal from the internet. Let's see. Sound, effect, heal. Let's see. This is loud. Okay, let's make that less loud. Maybe this. Oh my god, shut up! Sorry, Okay, I'm done. Holy freaking cow. That's insane. Okay, I think I got a decent one here though. Healing magic. Oops. What if we solo this? It's a bit too fast. Also, what the fuck is this tail? There's nothing else here. Why you make this so long? Retard. What if we make that a bit faster? And then pitch down. Sounds so bad. I just want to make it sound more dark. See, like, this is where my knowledge of sound effects and sound stuff ends, right? I don't know how to make a sound more dark or more bright. So I'm sitting here just like a monkey, pressing different buttons until it sounds okay. Shouldn't this be... Well, it doesn't sound too bad. Why is it not going down? What? What? You can make a sound tighter with a high pass filter, more muffled with a low pass filter. Stupid EQ again. Okay, fine. What is a low pass filter? Is that a high pass and low pass filter? Eh? So what you're saying is this makes it darker. Doesn't sound like it. No. Low pass filter lets frequencies below a threshold through. Just put a placeholder and ask for some help. I think there's a better uses for your time. The thing is, mate, how can I ask for help if the game doesn't sell at all? Right? I just want this sound to be less hee and more why can I not? Why is there no hee option? That should be simple, right? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I apologize. Okay, so what if I do the following? I'd get rid of all of that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Pitch shifting, tried that. Yeah, low pass and high pass never did anything here. Yeah, the effect. Okay, high pass filter sounds the same. Low pass filter. Basically the same sound. I don't know. Maybe I reverse it? Nah, that sounds bad. I just want it to be a bit darker, that's all. Vroom. Why can I not do a VUM? God damn it. So hard. Audacity has gone rogue? What does that mean? Yeah, I know there's no sound activity. I understand what you mean. You want to change the pitch, you would surely need to slow the clip down to expand the waveform. I have no idea. You're using old Audacity? Good. So I should always be using an old Audacity. What does that mean? Audacity has gone rogue. What do you mean? God damn it. What if I had sliding stretch? Doesn't do anything. I just want it to be bass and treble. This has nothing to do with it. I don't want any bass because it doesn't make any sense. Oh no! That just makes it more quiet. I guess the only thing I can do is this filter curve. I can't make it darker. It's impossible. So this sound sucks. And this one has an echo to it, which pisses me off. How do I remove an echo? Maybe echo and then I turn it off? Darker doesn't... Yeah, well... Oh! Right? But okay, maybe this is not the right side to look at. Let's see sound snap. Here's sound effects. Oh my god. Why do they all have an echo? It pisses me off. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this down notch. Never mind. Piece of shit. God, how do I change the volume before I click play? Okay, never mind. These are way too loud. You can inspect the page and copy it, but is that stealing? I'm literally streaming, man. Bro. No, not Pixabay. Heals and buffs sound effects. Let's see. The first one is supposed to be heal. I tried Reaper, it doesn't really help much, mate. I've made better sounds using Audacity than Reaper. God damn it. What do I do? Heal. Heal spells. Magic words. Magic sounds. Game sounds. Let's see. Dog shit. CC, fuck your ass. Sorry. Oh my god. Spell sound, heal spells. Wait, these are the same. God damn it. Fine. I spent so much time on this. I hate it. Man. God damn it. Fine. Let's continue. 3 fantasy. Sound effects. Wave files. Sound effects. Spells. Fireball. That's a fireball though. Yeah, I used a lot of these. Yeah, I like these effects a lot. But unfortunately, none of them. You fix YouTube bug pathfinding for 30 minutes, so you're ahead. I'm on 1 hour 30 minutes. Maybe something here. No. No. Unfortunately, he has some decent sounds, but let's see. Generic sounds. No. FLAC files. Can't do that. Impact. Kenny interface. OGG files cannot be played, I guess. Okay, so that's not medieval. Maybe here. Monastery. No. Nature. No. Nope. New pack. So wait, we were at the environmental ambiences. Maybe here. Nope. We looked at this before. Music, it's a music pack. Oops. Fully instruments. Yeah, fuck it. Why is the pinned message gone? Why is the pinned message gone? Did someone pin another message by accident or something? So like it just placed my message here in chat. Wishlist game release soon. /pin. Bro, manually at the end of the stream. Thank you very much. Asshole. No, they don't have a limit if I set manually after the end of the stream, which Twitch should understand what that is. Gothic Fantasy Sound Effect. Let's see. I think we had that, right? Angel Dust, Disenchant, Hexproof. Yeah, it's like has this echo. Shut up for a second, please. Cakes, free sounds. Would this work? Nah. I just want a vroom. That's all. It's so simple. It's just vroom. There's nothing too special. Maybe that. What I don't understand is this shitty echo. Why you put an echo there? Here, this, what I want. This is exactly what I want, but without the echo! Oh my god! Speed those up with bus, easy peasy. I don't want bus. This is, listen. So, listen. This is a... Where's my game? This is a top... Where is my game? Here. This is a top-down tower defense game. There is no base. I am looking from the top. There can't be any base. The sound disappears before it reaches my ear. So there can almost be no base. Almost nothing. Only on chest openings. You know? Otherwise it makes no sense. Like there can't be any base. Because I'm not inside of a room. I'm not inside of a cave. I'm not closed up. No, I'm very far away. There can't be any base. You know? Copy. Assets. Sounds. Audacity. Paste. Right, where's Audacity? Yeah, I had the same. It's the same echo on this shit. Like, I hate it. Right, watch this. Solo. And also, make this smaller, bro. What are you doing? It's like 10 kilometers tall. Holy shit, how about get rid of the... How do I get rid of the echo from a sound effect? There has to be a way to change a sound effect to have no echo. Cakes, free sounds. Try this editor. So, no, I'm not changing sound editors now. I mean, that's even worse, bro. It's just a boom and it's insanely... It's a lot of echo. AI, low pass filter. Not the low pass filter again. Okay, fine, I'll try. Low pass filter. Still sounds like an echo. Not low pass, you want high pass filter. Okay. And what frequency? There's still an echo. It's just brighter. The echo is still there. You can't remove the echo? Noise, remove and repair. Select the entire track. Go to noise. Removal and repair. Noise reduction. Adjust the settings. Good starting points are noise reduction. dB is between 6 and 12. Higher values can remove more echo, but you may also want the quality. It may also, higher values can... Okay, we're gonna remove more, 18. Try a mid-range value, 4 to 6. Use 3. And then what, Chakao? Get noise profile? And then what? Why? It's the less echo. Oh my god. There's no built-in filter on Audacity. You would need to install a plugin. Vroom. 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 Where's recorded sounds? Is it in Tangy TD? Assets, recorded sounds. Auswählen. Wumm. Isn't your streaming mic better than your phone? Phone's faster. I'm so tired of this shit. I hate that. Okay, let's see how shitty this sounds. My drive, Tangy TD, assets, recorded sounds. Where's my VUM? Where's my VUM? Hey! I uploaded VUM. Huh? God, is that annoying. Tangy TD assets, recorded sounds. Yeah, VUM. Bro, upload it, you retard. Hey, upload it. So, if this is a Windows bug, I have to go to this shitty thing and then click this and this. Asshole. And now it should give me VUM once it's done syncing. Oh my god, sync, asshole. Is that pissing me off? Give me a second. God, I'm mad. I'm really mad. Come on. Load! Like, I'm being cockblocked by a fucking healing effect. I can't believe it, man. I hate this shit. No, I don't want to try anything. Piss off. Just give me... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Aha. Here is VUM. Piece of shit. See, I told you it's here. Download. Bro, download the thing! Oh my god! Oh my god, piss me off. There we go, okay. Continue. There's VUM. Here we go. Should have a plugin for that. All right. Now, this is going to sound like shit, okay? Mute. Solo.
VUM. VUM.
Let's see.
VUM.
Okay, let's take the first. I like that, okay? This one's probably bad.
VUM.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's get rid of that. That's nice. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna edit the sound. So first and foremost, let's try to do noise reduction, right? We do the same thing, but we let's do 12, right? Or wait, let's say 8. Okay. The sample must match the sound. Huh? What? Oh, wait, no, wait, yeah. No, sorry, I apologize. Noise reduction, get noise profile, effect, repeat noise reduction.
VUM.
Okay, that's not bad. Now, so this sounds bad, right? But
VUM. VUM.
okay. You need to get noise. Yeah. Let's do a pitch.
VUM. VUM.
All right. We're going to have to do quite a few effects to get my voice away from this, right? I don't think I can get it done, though. I hate this. Why is this so complicated? Which one is the graph? I always click the wrong one. Just say EQ graph, man. God, pissing me off. Filter curve EQ. Filter curve EQ. Flat. So, what do we want? Preview?
Vroom.
Oh god, is that bad?
Vroom.
Guys, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Let's look at some more sound effects online. Oh, fuck, man. Why do I always get the L's on stream? Defeated Cakes, Pixar Bay. I think I looked at all of those. Oh god. Thunder. God. Piss off. No. Carol? Yeah, I guess, but it's not really, like, I won't be able to change the sound. Nah, thank you guys. I appreciate you trying to help. I really do. Oh, man. I'm disappointed. Fuck, man. Oh, fuck off. I'm getting mad. 500 sound effects. What of Kai? It doesn't matter at this point. Let's get rid of that. What do we have here? Let's just try to change this using a Q. Filter curve. I hate this fucking echo, man. Makes me mad. You need sound editing skills for your next game anyways. Just learn. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying, but it's... I dodged again! It is very... I just get demoralized when I'm trying to do this live and it's just not working. I just get so demoralized. I'm just so sad. Oh, man.
This is bugged!
God damn it, man. Crunch, splash, up, wet peaks, crunch. Open game art spell needs some adjustment. Nah, it's too many different sounds. And it's also not CC0, so I have to write down shit and like up. Fine. What do we have here? Oh, these things. Bottle, coin, dice, keyhole, glass, wooden bowl. You're trying random stuff though. Watch a tutorial. What tutorial for a healing spell or something? Like, there's no way there's someone made something like that. This is actually... Maybe that. Let's try that. Let's get rid of the purifying flame. And why does it always make this so large? Hey, DevSpudges, how you doing, mate? I'm a bit sad right now. Hope you're doing good, though. I clicked on the fucking thing! Trying to make a healing effect. Healing sound effects. How do you get your sound effects, Mr. DevSpudges? What do you do, man? You have someone making sound effects for you? Like, how do you get them? Fading. Fade in. God, I have a headache. Fade in. God, I was making so much. Okay, it's not too bad. Pitch. Pitch. Oh my god, it makes me mad. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Hey, get ready to run. Have a good one. Shit. Spudges uses Ableton to create sounds from scratch. From the scratch. Ableton, okay. So he's making sounds himself. Have you ever seen him make a sound? Like, how does that work? Your incompetency is making you mad, sad, frowny face? Yes, it is making me mad. Yeah, because I'm bad. And I'm trying a lot and nothing's working. Yes, bitch. How about we amplify this down a bit first? Because it's really loud. It's a bit too loud. It's a bit better. Apply. Why is that so loud? Of course, maybe that playback level. Never mind. Give me a sec. So, okay, that's a bit better. Let's make that a bit louder. It's only on stream. I played chat. Yeah. What are you trying to get, Cakez? A healing effect? Like a healing flame, basically. That's what I'm trying to get. A healing flame. Let's see. Filter curve EQ. Flatten. If we do that, we make that a bit brighter. We get rid of these. Okay, what if we do that? Okay. I want to get rid of that. I don't like that. I know it's not a flame sound. I've been trying to get a good flame sound in, but it's not working, mate. Just watch a TikTok short. It'll teach you theory sound design. Listen, I've watched sound design before. I don't get it. I can't. Listen, I do not work on theoreticals. I can watch all the tutorials in the world. Doesn't help me at all. I do not get it. I only get things by trying. I just don't get this. I have watched sound design like 5 times. I tried. I like. There was this guy with a. I think it was a guitar or it was a keyboard or something. Whatever, guys. And this one again. Try and see if chat agrees with every sound you make. Like make a pull. Nah, I'm just gonna reuse a sound I already made. It is how it is. How about the following? How about I try something else? I got an idea. I have an idea. this one. No, wait. Yeah, no, this one. I think. Spells. Was it spells? This one here. Torch. This one. Bro. Get rid of that. And then let's get rid of the flag drop. That's dog shit. And the disenchant. And then there's one thing, but it's not here. No. No. It wasn't here. It wasn't in this. Was it in monastery? Medieval. I think it was in medieval. And then dungeon, which makes no sense, but gold shimmer. This one. We're gonna merge these three. Okay, let's do this. And this one, what is this again? I don't need that. Let's put that at the end. There's also get rid of the shit here. All right. Let's see. So let's begin with each sound one by one. Now let's listen to this first. Let's make that a bit faster. But it also changes the pitch. It pisses me off. Don't change the pitch. Then I'll do this. I'm just gonna do that and then fade it in. Where's fading? Here. Okay. Let's make that a bit less. And this one here can be a bit long. Can I not make that longer? Fine, so I hate that, bro. Don't do that. Wait, does it not snap? Whatever. Effect. I think we're just gonna do that. Fading, fade out. Effect. Fading, fade out. Audacity is an destructive edit. I know, I get it. I understand. I feel like I want this to be less. Alright, let's get rid of this shit one here. We don't need this. Save. Export. Enemy AoE heal wave file. Oh god. So long! 2 hours, 5 minutes, okay. Let's get back to this. Is that what it sounds? Or that's what it is? Yes. Good. Enemy AoE heal. Dot flags. Flags is sound option SFX. It's a sound effect. There we go. Okay, I think we are doing good now. We should already have... We should already have a... It should already work. Oh. You ready? Let's spawn some enemy wizards. Took long enough. We have a problem though. Enemies don't look at targets to heal. So... Update enemy. The healing won't work. Let's see. Look for ability target here. Look for hero to attack. This is the difference. What I need to do here is if ability.target type or is it data? Ability type heal. Then the new target is look for... Yeah, and I don't have hero to heal. I need to have look for enemy to heal. So we need to find that. We need to do that function. I'm just gonna try to do the same thing. The reason why I need to have different functions for this is because they act differently. Look for enemy to heal. So healer, skip full HP, skip yourself. Alright, best target, get range of the healer, target priority first. These will be ignored on enemies. It goes through... Oh, this one goes through all of the heroes. That's bad. Yeah, and get range healer is also bad. Because it'll just get the range here. That's terrible. So... How about I just target myself for now as a rule? The target is me. I don't do look for enemy to heal. I always do AoE heals and I heal myself whenever I can. So I don't do this function, but healing will be a rule. I think it's better to do it that way. And I will have AoE buffs. So that will work. You know how you like... Wait, Cakez. So the game is no longer playable. Beta is over. You can still play. You know how you like to see other games that are currently being developed at all and have a look at them because they only have 2 days of beta? What? Chill, Cakez. You're doing fine on your own. Fine. You're on your way. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's just that I'm very stressed out. I want to be done well before New Year's Eve, so I have enough time to test and bug fix and then focus on marketing for like 1 to 2 weeks before I set. And I also need to figure out when I can set the release date of my game, right? So I probably have to set that beforehand. De-stress easy, yeah. So do you think it'll be done in 31 days for real? No cap, or you're thinking you're cooked? I think I can get the ice area done in 31 days, but I don't think I can get an entire, let's say, necropolis area in 31 days. I feel like that's too much work. I might only be able to do 1 to 2 maps. Okay, let's see. Crossroads. Let's spawn a bunch of high HP enemies. Enemy goblin knights, since we already have those. We spawned 5. Let's spawn 3 at a difference of 2 seconds, and then we spawn an enemy goblin wizard. And we spawn 2 of those at the end. So they start at 4 seconds. They spawn 1 second apart from each other and start at 10. There you go. Alright. Goblin Knight, and it should show me the wizards at the bottom. Okay, let's see. Here are the knights. Looking good. Here are the wizards. Let's see if they use the AoE heal. Should be like in 20 seconds they start using that. See. They don't use index out of bounds. Oh, I see why. Because they're trying to use the healing ability, right? Ability, AoE heal, but they don't have... Do they even animate? Okay, so they are about to heal, but they can't because in the assets I didn't supply them with a time when they can. Basically dot attack frames. Where is it? Is it 4 or something? Let me see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 or 4? I think I'm gonna put it on 4. And then for the attack, the fireball is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 3 or 4. I'm gonna put it on 3. All right, good stuff. Index out of bounds. No, this is basically, I need to tell the engine. It's like in Unity when you go through the animator, and inside the animator you set an event. I'm just forcing myself to set the event using an assertion so I don't forget. Oh, now it's doing AoE heal. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. But it's too short. It's too short, the heal effect. Yeah, very, very short. How? 0.3? Okay. Let's double that. Let's test that again. I feel like they should be. Let's see. I can't see it. It's so fast. You know what? I want to see if I actually heal those. Oh, they are immune to knockback, but they have push force. Let's see. Eh? It does, but it's... Huh? I see, maybe. Maybe they're just behind, that's the issue. The healing effect works for me because my dudes never move. Yeah, they are behind.
Collector's alt account just joined.
Glad to be back to my favorite Vulcan and Godot stream. Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
Hello there, my man.
Fucking software!
Shouldn't effects just always be in front? Layer. How do I get the layer of the effect? If we have a target, then it's in front of the target's layer. Effect layer. Otherwise... Aha. Oh, I can set the effect here. Good. Then, it should be simple. Oh, toll. You know, when you... When you talk a lot and you're being sick... Sorry. Layer effects. Targets dot... But I'm setting the target ID, am I not? Enemy... Let's just see how that looks. Bro, you're making me mad. Why is the effect showing up behind? I'm calculating the fucking layer here, you dumbass. Oh, it's making me so mad. Oh my god, I'm setting the layer here again. I'm retarded. Okay, sorry. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. Not a good day so far. I was so proud of my mage. Like, I made the mage and stuff like that. Okay. I feel like I can't see what's going on. Right. Maybe it's fine. Oh my god, this guy one-shot me. What the hell? Do that again. I wanna see how they... Wait. Hey! You're supposed to use the sprite to attack. I see. Wizard. Cool. AoE heal.data.sprite. Animation sprite is sprite, enemy, wizard, goblin, wizard, attack. Okay, now it has an animation sprite. It's never calm driven dev with Cakez. Healers are faster than most units. Shouldn't they be slow to keep some distance from front? No, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Shit, do I have to restart? I might have to restart the level. And also the fireball explosion is just retarded. What the fuck? Oh, I can move here too. I thought I changed that. I thought I put waves here. Oh, I see. I need to turn them into water waves. I see. Okay. That's why. Good day, Cakez. I watched your video and was able to assemble a sprite. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. Let's see. Can you guys stop with the fucking animation? You're making me mad. You're making me mad. I'm setting the AoE data here. I'm telling you what shit to use. Maybe the attack is the heal though. No. Wait, I'm retarded. It should be here. Fireball. You know what? I want to have a cool looking fireball. I don't like these fireballs, gotta be honest, chat. Let's see, what does it look like now? I like these guys though. They deal. Can you stop, man? Why are you not using the damn attack? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just... Nothing's working. Come on. One more time. I want cool looking fireballs. I feel like these fireballs do not look cool enough. Yes! Oh, that's amazing. That looks great. Look at that. Spawn them. Watch this. Oh, they're gonna get projectile lifetime though. Projectile speed 400 and then projectile lifetime. They shoot a bit faster. A bit further than they have range. So let's say 40%. What this 40% does here, by the way, the increased by 40%, is making it so that when an enemy has a range of, let's say, 100 units, they shoot me at 100 units and the projectile disappears after 100 units. If I increase it by 40%, then they can only detect me in a 100 unit range, but the projectile actually flies a bit further, actually 140 units. And that way they can attack me and then see how that flies. Oh, they healed, but they didn't do any heal because the enemy AoE heal. This is where I need to put stats. So projectiles and then healing. Enemy.stats .base stat healing power .base. Let's say 200. That's not much. Let's do 400. They're gonna be annoying. And then you are right about the movement speed. I'm gonna give them 32 movement speed. And then the knight. The goblin knight has 24 movement speed, so they're still slower. They now have a stun knockback resist, which is nice. I feel like their block chance is a bit high. I'm gonna reduce that to 30%. They have 60% armor. Good. And I feel like the stun and knockback. Let's give him like... I feel like they shouldn't have knockback. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, Packy. Thank you very much for following. How many lines does he have on that file? A bit. My friend, just a bit. You know, so like let's see. Let's go on that path. Oh my god. I'm dead. I want to see them heal again. Oh my god, that's amazing. Poof. Heal. 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 What type of explosion is fireball? Maybe I accidentally destroyed an explosion I have? I feel like it should be this explosion right here, but it looks the wrong color. Let's see. Fireball. When I activate fireball, ability fireball, it creates a projectile with explosion fire 48. I feel like it should be Okay. And then since I don't have any AoE, it doesn't deal any AoE damage. Let's just test. Do that. Yeah, so it does spawn a projectile. And then on impact... it should just activate the ability always. The fireball ability. Collide projectile. If it has an ability ID. Let's see. If it activates always. And I think this one doesn't do anything because I don't have fireball in here at the moment. Explosion on hit. Shield orbs. Sting. Wind slash. Thorn burst. Heal. Yeah, we don't have fireball. But it actually activates here. Which is kind of stupid. Because I don't want to do that. What's their condition on healing? Or is it random? Oh, it's just 20-second cooldown and they always heal. Even if they are full HP, they will still cause. They will still do the healing. Almost 50k lines. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a case. Ability fireball. Should be fairly simple. Because I have the explosion on hit. Which is literally... oh, it's actually almost the same. I feel like I should do the explosion on hit. The same as fireball. Let's test if this works. And then on the collide projectiles, this is where it activates it. And we get rid of the fireball and flame bolt for now. Now we just have explosive arrow. You could give them an overheal if they heal with full HP or if they heal with full HP for harder mode. Yeah, but it's already very hard. It's an interesting idea, but it's already very difficult. Alright, let's see. So it should activate ability always. No? Why? It spawns a projectile with... oh. No, with ability here. Wait. Yeah, on enemies that's kind of a bit annoying, isn't it? We spawn a projectile and then after that we activate the ability, huh? Some enemies spawn projectile. Okay, it spawns a projectile. Let's just see. Do that again. I feel like it did nothing. Yeah. Huh? Did it not build? Not gonna lie, I don't like that the enemy AI is dumb. It just heals randomly. Because you haven't played it. When you play it in Kingdom Rush, it's actually kind of annoying. It's not about it being perfectly. And I can code the AI better, but for now, that's the best I can do in the time I have. Why not? Oh, because I was looking at... not at Fireball. Okay, so it spawns the projectile. And then when the projectile collides... it should create... it should activate an ability. Should it not? Yes, it does. Ah, there it is. Cool. Why didn't it do AoE though? I don't understand. That's a bit much though. Oh god, I'm dead. Never mind. Does any Changy have heal block effect, or does... If you have this, don't see any problems. Shit, she's dead. Let's just see what happens when they both attack us. They should do AoE damage. Why are they not? Oh, because they don't have targets. I see. So that is now wizard. They need to target more than one unit. So that would be here. Enemy.stats.base stat target count. How many targets should... 4 targets? Should the AoE fireball of them hit? And also I feel like their fireball attack... I don't like that effect, to be honest. It's a bit... It does look too flat in my opinion. Eh? But you should be hitting more than one now. Why are you only hitting one? Reminds me of Kingdom TD. Okay, so let's see. Step debugging. Why are you only hitting... Let's do Chocoladas. Why is this guy only hitting one? Yeah, you're hitting me and this guy. Why is it not hitting this guy? I don't understand. That's odd. How did you manage to speed up the Windows keyboard so much? Speed up? What do you mean? I have sped up my Windows keyboard? Activate ability. I don't understand. Like, so the AoE is fine. But they... Why is it only hitting one? Fireball gets the hit area. AoE data. Okay, let's see. Stats.values. Stat AoE. No, stat target count. We have 4 targets. So then why is it only dealing... Oh, it's target component enemy. I see. Target data, target components. I think that's the issue. This one should be component heroes. Component hero, let's see. Is bit number 1, which is number 2. Value number 2. Yeah. Alright. This time it should work. Yeah, this time I think it works. Yeah! Oh yeah! All right! Nice! That's a lot of damage, by the way. God damn, bro. I like it a lot. I don't really like the explosion too much. I feel like this explosion isn't too great. But otherwise, it's okay. What type of explosion am I doing? Yeah, I mean, but there's not much more I could do for the explosions. I've tried many different types. Nothing really... It's nothing really that I liked a lot. The enemy starts not in this map, but in the second map after this. Let's make it a cooldown of 10 and then reduce the healing of the wizard. I feel like 400 healing is still fine though. Every 10 seconds healing 400 health. They are supposed to come in later. They get hit by the character. Like, watch. Huh? Okay, brauchst du das? Okay. Okay, I think we're good though. Let's see, what does this say? 100 fire damage. So now we have everything in the game. Let me test the club. Toggle item list. I want to see if... Let's restart real quick. I'm gonna put this guy here. And give him the club. Defenses. Big shield. I want to see if he can knock back these two guys or not. Steel ring. Alright, so he's now the maximum defense possible. I'm gonna put her on range so that she doesn't get attacked. Let's see. I want to see... Okay, he can't knock them back. So there's no more knockback on these guys. On the knights. Man, he still got one shot, bro. Oh my god, they heal a lot. Damn, okay. But I would usually have a lot more. Cool. Don't you use... You don't use any AI? No. Okay. Oh, Raventail, thank you very much for following. I appreciate that. Alright, I have all the enemies in the game. Do you think I need one more enemy or are we good, chat? Let's see. What do we have in the first biome? We have... I mean, I can look at the encyclopedia, right? In the first biome, we have rats. Dark rats. A goblin. An archer goblin. A silver rat. So that's 5 enemies. Then we have... Oh yeah, we have slimes. That can bury underground. And by the way, I need to make this dark. Just noticed they now look like the following. Actually, where is it? They look like this. Which one did I have here? The idle pose, okay. Let's just take that though. Put this here. Then I need to make sure that the road has been repaired. Fine, where is it? Sprites. Red, red, red. Oh, man. Ah, shit. There's shadows in here. So I can't do that. Kinda have to repair this myself. It's fine though. I mean, it's obviously it doesn't look great, but I have no other choice. Or maybe we can do this. Not perfect, but good enough. Faking it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. So, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 6 enemies. 7. We don't get them in the first biome of natural causes, but we do get them if we play endless mode. So that's like 8, 9, it's a boss, 10, 11, 12. And then 13 for the knight, which... Let's get that real quick. Mr. Knight. So I think we're doing good. What do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10? How good are we doing, guys? Copy. Make another one. So you're at rainbow balloons. Rainbow balloons? Yeah. How many balloons are there? Did you count up from like the basic red balloons to see how many enemies they have compared to what I have? Where's my knight? Here. I like this one here. That one looks nice. Let's... Ah! Hate that. I didn't count. Which C++ libraries do you use? S2B image? S2B Vorbis soon? Oh my god! Where the fuck is the knight? Give me a second. AI says 18. I'm gonna lose my mind. Bro, copy these, please. You shifted them, didn't you? You asshole. My god, just copy them here. Fuck, man. Okay. Oh, you can't be serious! I'm so scared to put them in the wrong location. Is this the right location, guys? Man, sorry. Not a good day so far. Not a good day. Okay, let's get this guy here. Of course, this is the wrong location. Like always. You are supposed to be on sprites. Paste. Background, sprites. Oh my god, this guy is too large. I have to cut him off. Lol. He's too big. He's too big for this. Okay, how do I cut him off properly? What would be a good position? Like this, I guess? Or like that? Cut off some of his shield. And then also we need the shadow for him. It's at the bottom here. If this is not on sprites, I'm gonna lose my mind. Just piss off. so annoying. You always do this, man. Fine. Okay, so here's the shadow. I need to place him on the shadow. And then we can place the guy. Okay, so what do you think? Further down or further up? I think further up makes more sense. Let me copy him though. Like this. And then we just copy the thing. We cut out everything else. What do you guys think? And angry libraries, of course. Angry libraries. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom. Looks like your mom. You want to get banned, sir? Huh? Just let me out.
That's a Daddy, chill. Retard. Dark. Yeah. Oh shit.
Is this an orange tower defense game? LOL. Yeah. Yes, it is. So. It is, mate. Who's this philosopher guy? Who's this philosopher guy? Where you came from, mate? Hmm? Where did you come from? Why do you know the memes? Okay, cool. Let's see. How do we move this guy? Like that? I like that a lot. That does look nice. Okay, cool. New enemy. And then, unfortunately, he does not have much space here. And I did the stupid mistake of not saving that thing. I was supposed to be here. Oh, mouse, razor mouse. Ah, god damn it. You see, guys, what I've been doing for the last million freaking streams? Always the same. Pixel art, 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 pixel art. Pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art. Pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art. Isn't that nice? Always the same. Every time. I'm getting tired of pixel art, you know, guys. But it's not gonna be any end in sight soon. That's all I have to do. You know, just some more pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art, pixel art. Until we're done with the game. Okay. Are you a pixel artist or just doing it because you have to? I would say I do it because I have to, but I also like pixel art if it's not overly done overly. How do you say that? If I don't always have to do it. I like pixel art if I do it sometimes. All right, quickly add that in. It's not in game.h. Where's the goblin knight? There we go. We need the goblin knight icon and encyclopedia entry. There we go. Knight. 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 Pixel art, yeah. Split into 3. Frame, background, and character, then combine it in code. Tried doing that. The thing is, I have different sizes for each enemy. So that kinda does not work. Oops. Let me make it a bit more welcome because it's starting to get dark. There we go, it's better. This is how it's normally done. It allows mixing variations. Yeah, I just have different sizes, you know. And so I don't have a solution to do it fast right now. That's an icon. Then the new enemy is 64 by 48, I think. Here it is 64 by 48, and that one is 48 by 48. Now the Atlas offset for the 16 by 16 one, we are looking at 1632 704. Fuck, man. 1632 704. Then for the new enemy, we are looking at 1680 672. 1680 672. So you have a month left. Are you still adding any kind of content or just polishing? I need to add an entire biome, mate. So yes, I am adding content. If I don't add another biome, I don't think I have enough content for the people. 1312. Unfortunately, this is not like a game like Megabonk where you have to have like 4 maps and then that's it. I make it very hard on myself. It's not like Vampire Survivors where you can run with 1 map. And that's good enough to start your game with, right? You launch your game with 1 map and then you do more over time. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I could, right? I could just... I mean, I could make the islands a bit smaller, right? Islands meaning here. And then I could go all in on endless mode. And then all I would implement is like 1 or 2 maps. And then I just I work on the endless mode. Because that's where most people have fun. Meaning they can progress in endless mode much longer. It has more replay value than yeah. You're screwing yourself over if you ever decide to change a frame or background. No, I get it. Like, I understand, but I won't. In this scenario, I won't. And I know what you mean. I understand. Yeah. I just noticed this is all over the place. This is a better shadow than this. What the fuck, mate? Just... what the hell? What do I draw these shadows with? I draw this at 0.4 and then this is at 0.6. Shouldn't I just use the alpha value of 1 and then just have... It's fine. No, it's not fine. It's fine. Okay, let's do the Goblin Knight. I don't think I have a description for the knight yet. Yeah. Are there minigames in your game? Yeah, endless mode is where the playtime will come from. Yeah. I feel like what I have to do is exactly that. I have to focus on endless mode and then reduce the amount of maps that I still have to make to a minimum of 3 maps so that I can launch the game with 10 maps. But you can go and so I can extend the maps anytime soon, but I have like a lot of enemy variety. I don't have anti-cheat measures. That will be something that I'll have to deal with after release. I'll delete by manually delete, and then I'll have some idea on what I need to implement. I feel like that's the best strategy, because I don't think I can get to 20 maps and polish those maps. I'd rather have a polished endless mode that feels very fun to play, because this is where most people will play, and then have like 3 more maps other than the maps that I have. And then just say, if the game does well, I'm gonna add more content. I think that's better. Add 2 ice maps. 1 ice map introduction and 1 ice map with a boss. And then an undead map. So 3 maps after this. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 maps, and then try to make another one for 10. But I think 9 maps is already quite nice. Maybe that's better. Because it kind of repeats. Like, this repeats, you know, and it does not really repeat. But it does, right? It's the same biome a lot of times. Obviously different map styles.
Am I so out of touch?
But it would be cooler if you could get to a... Yeah. I think I do that, yeah. Thank you very much, Wing Life, for subscribing. What makes you think endless mode is what players will enjoy? Because people told me so. Like, everyone said that they like the endless mode. Apart from Jackie Coates, everyone has engaged with the endless mode a lot. His heavy hammer stuns briefly on hit. What do you guys think? Tough knight that can't be stunned or pushed back. His heavy hammer stuns briefly on hit. I mean, most people don't even read this. So... Physical damage. And then when do I put in the armor? And magic resistance. Yeah. Cakez, you should stop being game dev. This guy says survivorship bias because he's a keyboard warrior retard and he tries to argue, and that's all he's trying to do. He's not actually trying to understand. He's trying to argue against what I'm saying to get me triggered. Okay, good. Let's see the enemy knight in action. They don't show up. Okay. Do I have them here though? Here's the knight. Cool. Tough knight that can't be stunned or pushed back. His heavy hammer stuns briefly on hit. Are there events that debuff or destroy my oranges? Yeah. Endless makes you test yourself. You are already manually going through the steps of resizing the background enemy for each icon instead of having saving them as combined delete frame and background to leave only the enemy in correct size. Also, why isn't the background for smaller size? Isn't already saved and you resize it all over again for each. I don't know why you guys talking about resizing. I'm not resizing anything. I'm just placing in a different location. I don't size pixel art. It's pixel art. You don't resize pixel art, mate. You place pixel art, and I'm honing in. I'm displaying this part of the sprite. The problem is that I have different sprites, and the location where I zoom in is different on each sprite. So for example, this sprite is this big, or this guy, the knight is this big, and I'm interested in this part. But for this guy, I'm interested in this part. So I can't just use the same position for every enemy. I still have to change that somehow. So it's not all just placing and having the same line shown everywhere. Anyways. Okay. Should I remove one map then, guys? And only have 5 maps here? This map for sure. Should I remove the map for the goblin camp? I mean, I feel like 6 maps works very well in the first biome. My engine is almost ready, Cakes. So whatever you're ready to drop that idea so I can clone it. Okay. But the background is always the same size, so no need to add it to the other icon. You're increasing file size? No, I don't. Like, you don't understand. This is my texture atlas. Whether I put a pixel here or it's empty, it doesn't matter. It'll be the same size on the disk. The color information is stored anyways. In one instance, the color is just 0. In the other instance, it has an actual color. Okay, let's see. So, let's do something fun, shall we? Let's design the last map. Shall we? Can you guys hear the music all right? Do something fun. Let's load Goblin Camp. Maybe new. Fill walls. Oh my god. What is this? This is definitely not... Why is it out of bounds? I don't understand. Hey? Level. How are you going to... Foliage in chunks? Oh, I see. I need to refill the chunks. So, fill chunks. Fill walls. Update editor, fill walls. Let's do fill chunks. There we go. Okay. I had a small issue, but we can fix it. And you don't plan to compress the file at the very end? Why? It's one file. You know, the file is not the issue. I have sounds that are like multiple hundreds of megabytes. These are the issues. The more empty pixels you have, the better the compression will be. Who cares? Like, it's a couple megabytes. There's games shipping with gigabytes, bro. You're focusing on the wrong issues, you know? I can clearly see that you've never actually, like, released a game. Because this stuff, we are talking about a difference between 50 megabytes and maybe 200 megabytes. No one cares. Maybe a couple of Redditors will point out that the game is only 20 megabytes or 200 megabytes, but that's about it. That's not gonna change people's... that's not gonna make people change their mind on buying or not buying the game. That's not the deciding factor. The deciding factor is if the game plays well, is fun, and doesn't look like dog shit. So this stuff is like completely like you're wasting your time on this if you're thinking about this, especially when the difference is a couple of megabytes. Now when we're talking about the difference of gigabytes, yeah, sure, but it's a pixel art game. Okay, let's see. Goblin Cam new. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Can you stop? I fill in the chunks. Fill walls always collapse. Why? Like, how come? Like, I fill in the the chunks, which resets the chunks. Right? Wait. It only fills in... Wait, it fills in the heroes and the enemies. But it doesn't fill in... Wait. Foliage in chunks. Where's that? Clear. When do I clear that? Transition to level. I see. Here. Would I do it here too? I need to turn this into a function. Sort foliage into chunk. Yeah. We need to do this. We need to do this. Wait. This needs to be a function. Fill foliage into chunks. There we go. Let's turn that into a void function. Put that right next to fill walls. Fill foliage into chunks. This is dumb. Like, I did a bad... Yeah, like, this is... Yeah, old code catching up to me. So first we clear this entire thing, then we add the foliage back in. Good stuff. And then we call that... Where is it? We call that here. And then we do that here too. So we call this function. But we call this every frame. So now all we need to do is reload the round previews. And this is what we call every frame. So because this is in the editor, right? Input section. Yeah, this is the editor. Yeah, so basically we do that. We first fill the foliage into chunks, and this is not needed because this is for enemies and heroes. I don't change enemies and heroes in the editor. Thank goodness. Okay, fixed. You're making excuses for bad practice. It's another guy on YouTube, guys. It's another guy. It's another keyboard warrior. Maybe it's what's up on YouTube now, guys. Maybe that's actually what's up on YouTube. Oh, Being Bot, thank you very much for following. I appreciate that. The dev of the game can't even be bothered to put effort to save some kilobytes. Why should I put effort to play or buy the game? Because the game's good and you get addicted and you like it. You like the feeling of playing the game, man. You like the feeling of progress and making big damages stuff, you know? That's why I buy. Dummy. Okay, finally. Let's move. Goblin camp. Okay, so this is the old level. Wrong boss, but old level. And let's see, what else do we have? Goblin camp. How did that look? That's the old level. We need to design a new map. I would like to have a map with 2 exits for this. Goblin camp. Let's open some maps from other games to copy them. Okay. Let's begin with this game.h. I hate this. Don't I have story maps? Yeah. So why could I not find this? I was searching for that. So Goblin Camp comes after Wolves then. Bay Harbor Butcher. And I feel like I want to add something to level data. Which I guess is in game CPP. I want to have a story map that a map depends on. Story map ID. Dependent map. How do you call that? If I have a story map and a previous map needs to be completed in order to be able to play this map, what does that... How do you call that in English? Is it a dependent map, or is like... Is that something else? You call that something else? I'm just gonna call it dependent map for now. No one listening to Cakez. Yeah, there like there's prerequisite. Progress unlock. Yeah, but it goes back. It doesn't go in front. It's like it looks back, right? It's like that's what I need to play this. It needs to be completed before I can play this, if that makes sense. Know what I mean? Prerequisite. Yeah. Parent map. Required. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Required. Yes, if I need to feel better about myself. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. Just wait, asshole. Okay, let's see. What type of paths should I make for the map? This is the Goblin Camp. Let's get rid of some of these here first. We don't need that either. Let's just use our imagination, right? I think the colors are great, so I'm not gonna change them. We're gonna have definitely some huts here. What do we do here? Let's go to edit tiles and delete them all. There we go. Now we can just work with paths. And start loading this first. Let's do Goblin Camp. Save that as background, yes. So. And then this one would be Goblin Camp. Save level, Goblin Camp, yes. And then we do load level, Goblin Camp. Okay, so apparently there's some issues with Goblin Camp. No, the Goblin Camp tiles did not delete themselves. Interesting. For some reason, they didn't delete. Why not? Because it's Goblin Camp new backgrounds, okay. It still has the new background here. Why are you not setting this as a background? Are you retarded? Huh? Can you just set this, man? I think what I need to do is load the background and then it's loaded here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have that. And like my editor is kind of bad, I know. Yeah. Also input not resetting, kind of terrible. But okay. So, let's see. Edit tiles. I want the goblin. I feel like I want the boss to be in the middle. So like I want to have copy paste. And then flip this a bit. Wait, no. Flip this. And I want to flip that. I want the boss to be in the middle. And then I want him to like just have two paths. Where rats come from, let's just see. Rats come from. Huh? And then I suppose... Let's get rid of that other path here. I know I have quite a few paths. Let's delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. Delete that for now. Good. Let's see. Let's put in 2 trees. We need to defend 2 of them. I want to defend 1 to the left. And unfortunately, the left tree always needs to be a bit high. And I want to defend 1 to the right. But if I make these 2 lines... Let's see, let's add another path. Say it's spline. Then this is straight. That's gonna be hard to defend. Make another path. We do that. Maybe just that. Maybe just an H. And then they all start here, but they branch out, right? So they go here. They go here. And then I have to defend 2 locations. Legit. Oh, I like these guys. Prerequisite. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. Let's see. This is a spline. And in order to get the spline, I'm gonna put this here. P. Good stuff. And let's get that. Also give it a P. And then this one also gets a P. P. And then obviously that's a spline too. Okay. I like that. Let's see. The reroll button is kind of bad here. I want the tree to be here. Let's put it here. So it's not uniform, but somewhat decently. This is a really short path here. I like this a lot. Maybe we could do something with this. Maybe there's something we could do here. Yeah. Yo, my man, how you doing? Okay. Very short paths, man. Maybe one top left and second bottom right. Close to end should be harder to defend. Let's see, how does that work with the UI? So this UI is good. You can put stuff here. You can buy stuff like this. Oh no, why? Why out of bounds? Okay, wait. The tree stumps did not get updated. Okay. I need to go back and save the level. Good. I need to also make it so that we can now... Cakez, one complaint about your map design is that it's confusing as to which path an enemy will take. I would keep the map simple, at least initially, and not have many paths intertangled, because it's going to be confusing. So there are under overpaths. You guys think this is confusing? This map? I think it's fine. You're being bad? Yeah, no, I told you. This guy is just arguing to argue. He's a keyboard warrior. It took you quite a while. Like, it was nice looking at this. Yeah. This guy is a masturbator, yeah. You got baited, sir. Or I remove this path here. And I just have these two. And then some enemies can walk here. To the left. But then what do I do here? Why the hell did you not save this? I saved the map but not the background. Oh my god, I need to look at YouTube. I hate this editor, man. I make so many mistakes with this. I hate my editor. Oh, my editor. Man, I added a lot in that short amount of time. Okay. Redoing the map, sorry. Nice. Let's begin. I love it. Love wasting my time. God damn it. God damn it. I'm not gonna get the same idea as before. I hate this editor. I hate this editor. But it's the only one I have, so it is how it is. This one was a better curve here. I have to do it again. Annoying. Okay. At least the trees are saved. Then we get rid of all of these other paths. 1, 2, 3. Hä? Oh, I clicked minus. There we go. Plus. God damn it. Oops. Okay, so shift click. Click here. Click here. Click here. Click here. Click here. Next. Click, click. Click, 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 click. Spline, spline, T. P. So, we're gonna save that now, so we don't lose it. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I need to give away the headset. I don't have a replacement, so I have to stop. And my mom needs to have a conversation. I'm at my retard abuse quota for the day, and more will become a hate crime. Papa, Sona, Snow Dog, thank you very much for following, and being bot as well. Thank you guys for following. Anyways, guys, I gotta leave. I'll design this map. Will you be back after? No, I'll be back tomorrow. I think it's better. I'll try to design this map as good as I can, and then be back tomorrow. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll try to get this map done, and then tomorrow I want to implement the first winter map. Probably won't be able to do it because there's a lot of balancing I have to still do, but let's hope. For those of you who want to for those of you who want to take a look at the game, it's not updated yet, but I'm still working on it. It'll release soon. This is my game. Give it a wish list if you want to see, or maybe even try out the game. In any case, I'm gonna send you over to Lana. Say hi to Lana. And I can't raid for some reason. Why not? Let me raid. In 5 seconds? Or because I'm doing ads right now? Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Does soon mean next year. I wanna try to be done this year. Anyways, I gotta leave. See you tomorrow. Peace.